Welcome to the Canadian SME Small Business Podcast, where we're shedding light on underrepresented groups in the tech world and exploring transformative solutions to close the gap. I'm your host, Maheen Bari, and today's episode, I'm thrilled to introduce Iran Karimian, Startup Ecosystem Lead for Google Canada. We're going to delve into an exciting initiative by Google Canada that aims to boost diversity and representation in the tech startup scene. Given the remarkable advancements we are witnessing in the AI and machine learning, we know that this is a golden era for tech startups. Yet, barriers like limited access to capital and support networks are still major obstacles for underrepresented founders. Google Canada is working to change this narrative, recently opening applications for the 2023 Google for Startups Accelerator, Black Founders and Women Founders programs. Today, we'll unravel the details of these accelerator programs, gauge their impact on the startup ecosystem, and discuss how Google is proactively supporting underrepresented founders. So let's get started. Hi, Iran. On behalf of Canadian SME, I'd like to welcome you to our Small Business Podcast. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Very thrilled to have you with us this afternoon. Now, Iran, the tech industry is witnessing remarkable advancements, especially in AI and machine learning, and that is driving the growth of various startups. However, underrepresented founders still face significant barriers, such as, limited access to capital and support networks, hindering their opportunities to launch or even scale their businesses. Now, Google Canada very recently announced the opening of applications for the 2023 Google for Startups Accelerator, Black Founders and Women Founders programs. And in today's conversation, we'd love to dive into the details of these accelerator programs, their impact on the startup ecosystem, and how Google is committed to supporting underrepresented founders. Iran, without further ado, can you tell us more about these programs and their significance in leveling the playing field for underrepresented founders?
Absolutely. So both our Google for Startups Accelerator, Black Founders, and our Google for Startups Accelerator, Women Founders programs are designed to bring the best of Google's program, products, and technology to Black and women-led companies and communities across North America. This is done through 10-week digital accelerators for seed to Series A technology startups that are headquartered in both the US or Canada. All of our programs, including these two, are equity-free, giving founders the tools they need to prepare for the next phase of their growth journey. We first launched our very first Women Founders and Black Founders cohorts in 2020. And then in 2021, we expanded our commitment by opening the Black Founders Accelerator to Canadian startups. In order to have a deeper impact on supporting racial equity in the startup ecosystem, we made a multi-year commitment to the Google for Startups Accelerator, Black Founders, and Women Founders programs. And so now we're here in 2023. We've opened applications for our fourth cohorts, and we'll welcome up to 12 excellent Black-led and women-led companies into each program. I would highly encourage any US or Canadian Black founders that are listening today to apply to our programs if they're looking to learn, grow, and scale.
Thank you. Now, we will kind of dig into the application process just in a bit, but talking about the programs, now studies have shown that companies founded solely by women received just 2.1% of the total capital invested in venture-backed startups in the US in 2022. How does the Google for Startups Accelerator Women Founders program aim to address this disparity and empower women-led startups?
Absolutely. So recognizing that many women-led and Black-led entrepreneurs lack access to the support and resources they need to grow their business, our accelerators aim to provide the programming and mentorship that will really help address the barriers and challenges that these founders face. What we offer in our programming and mentorship is our intensive expertise. So we connect startups with the best of Google's people and experts and use our tools and our resources. We're able to help them tackle their business challenges, like reaching new customers, or tackle their technical challenges that will really help them unlock their next phase of growth. Participants in our Women Founders program can expect to hear from women speakers, facilitators, and mentors who will deliver both technical and non-technical programming really through the lens of their communities. And in addition to the guidance from these experts across various Google product areas, each accelerator offers a cohort of peers who are building really high potential companies who support one another with shared learnings, insights, and opportunities. And we know that community is really important, so we invite back previous alumni founders who share their insight about their startup journey and offer tips for success. As I mentioned earlier, all of our programs are equity-free, really allowing for more equity to remain in the pockets of women-led and Black-led companies that we support. And at the end of each of our programs, we host a demo day. These demo days are designed to recognize the accomplishments of the selected startups, and these startup teams spend their time presenting their business models, the use of their technology, and their progress to date in our programs. It's a really great opportunity for them to connect with potential investors, industry partners, and from one another. And really proud to share that upon graduating the Accelerator program, some of our women-led companies have gone on to be able to really strongly articulate their product opportunity and their offering, allowing them to raise capital, 10x their revenue, and in some cases even be acquired.
Right.
And lastly, I'll share that, we believe in providing ongoing support to startup teams that participate in all of our North American Accelerator programs. So upon graduating, all of our founders are automatically enrolled in our North American Accelerator alumni community. And in this community, they receive ongoing access to Google via quarterly events, monthly newsletters, and Google mentorship. To date, we have over 180 North American alumni teams in this community, and 50% of them are from women-led teams.
Okay, those are some very great facts about the programs and initiatives been taken for that particular underrepresented group. Now, similarly to that, only 2% of venture capital funding raised in North America went to Black-led founders in 2022. Iran, how does the Google for Startups Accelerator Black Founders Program contribute to changing this landscape and creating opportunities for Black founders to succeed?
Absolutely. Well, this stat highlights some of the challenges that Black founders continue to face across the startup ecosystem. And we know that, Black-led businesses face ongoing systematic challenges, including inequitable access to funding, personal development, and mentorship. And these factors really just all play a really crucial role in opportunities and pose a lot of great barriers to entry and success for Black founders across the North American startup community. So when we launched the Google for Startups Accelerator Black Founders Program in 2020, this was really to support racial equity in the startup ecosystem. And in 2021, we expanded our commitment by opening the program to Black founders within Canada. Like all of our programs, the Accelerator provides the best of Google's program products and technology to help Black-led startups scale and grow their businesses. Similarly to the Women Founders Program, participants in our Black Founders Accelerator can expect to hear from speakers, facilitators, and mentors who deliver programming through the lens of their community and who can resonate with their experiences. And, again, we know community is really, really important. So the Accelerator offers a cohorts of peers who are other high potential startups who are there to support one another with shared learnings, insights, and opportunities. Our programs are equity-free, like I mentioned, which really allows more equity to remain in the pockets of both women-led and Black-led companies. And like all of our other programs, we conclude the program with a demo day, which is a fantastic opportunity for founders to present, connect, and pitch to potential investors and industry partners, as well as one another. And upon conclusion of the program, founders are enrolled in our North American Accelerator alumni community, where they'll receive ongoing access to Google.
Right. Now, coming back to the application process for the two programs that are currently open, around what criteria will be considered during the selection process, and what qualities are you looking for in potential participants?
Yeah, happy to share more on that. So our accelerator programs are best suited for seed to Series A revenue generating tech startups with a minimum of 5 employees. To really ensure that Google can provide meaningful value, startups who are applying should aim to leverage machine learning or artificial intelligence technology in their product, service, or operations, and or show interest in leveraging this technology in the future. For our Women Founders program, we put particular emphasis on startups across North America who have at least one women founder, given the barriers women face in business compared to their male counterparts. And for the Black Founders program, we put particular emphasis on startups across North America with at least one Black founder, given the ongoing systematic challenges Black founders face, including inequitable access to funding and a support gap in areas like professional development and access to mentorship. Both of these programs start in September of 2023, so startups should be able and available to take part in 10 weeks of intensive programming after the kickoff date.
Right, right. Now, I believe, Iran, these programs have been running very successfully for the past 4 years, I believe. And, we'd love to learn about some success stories or examples of startups that have previously participated in the Google for Startups Accelerator programs. Like, tell us more about how have these programs really helped these founders in their growth journey?
Yeah, absolutely. So through our Black Founder and Women Founders programs, we've been extremely privileged to support startups in the North American ecosystem along their journey to grow and scale their businesses. And while we acknowledge that there's still a lot of barriers that impact underrepresented founders, we've heard some really incredible feedback from founders who participated in previous cohorts of both of these programs on the work they're doing now and how the program helped get them there. So I'm happy to share a few examples with you. Jazz Hampton, who is the CEO and founder of Turn Signal, he's a Black founder alumni. He shared that thanks to the accelerator, him and his team were able to hit some really big milestones. They successfully raised a safe note round, which is in the multi-million dollars. And on top of that, they really learned how to scale their business. Their platform is North American, but now their platform has grown to be able to cover 90% of America, which is just exceptional. And Tina Williams, who's the CEO and founder of SciDeploy, shared that the most powerful component of the accelerator program was the mentorship. Her mentors were so phenomenally and intentionally assigned and really helped with the expertise that her team was lacking. And that was around cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, as well as machine learning.
Right. That's amazing to know. And it's great to see Google's approach to really dismantling these barriers and creating equal opportunities for everyone. Now, Iran, beyond the accelerator programs, what other initiatives or efforts is Google Canada undertaking to support and foster diversity and inclusion in the startup ecosystem?
Yeah, beyond our Women Founders and Black Founders accelerators, we offer a range of other accelerator programs in North America, including our Climate Change Accelerator, really focused on helping climate-focused startups tackle, some of the biggest challenges of our generation. The Cloud Accelerator, which is for startups who are building fantastic products, tools, and technology using cloud. And then we have a Canada-specific accelerator program, which is open to Canadian founders across various industries. So in total, we offer 5 accelerator programs to startups. All of our programs are 10 weeks in length, and they are all equity free. If any founders are interested in participating in future accelerators, the best way to really stay up to date on the opening of our applications is by following our website or our social media channels to stay up to date with our latest announcements.
Right. It was great to kind of delve deeper into the, the technicalities of the programs and their potential to really reshape the startup landscape. Now, Iran, looking ahead, what are your aspirations for the future of the Google for Startups Accelerator programs and their impact on underrepresented founders in North America?
Yeah, I love this question. Thanks for asking this one. Really, I love my job because I get to bring the best of Google's people, programs, technology, and products to underrepresented founders across North America. So my hope is that I can continue doing that and continue to help amplify stories of amazing founders, of amazing startup companies, and to help accelerate the growth of those companies using the access and knowledge gained through our Google for Startups Accelerator programs. I hope that our accelerator programs are a small step in the ongoing effort to create a more inclusive and equitable tech startup ecosystem for underrepresented founders in both the US and Canada. And really, I can't say this enough. I'm just truly so excited for the next generation of diverse founders and innovators. I can't wait to start working with them. So again, thanks so much for the chat today, and I really appreciate the opportunity.
No worries. And you said it may be a small step, but honestly, it's a very crucial step toward leveling the playing field for all founders in North America. Iran, thank you for sharing your insights about the application process, the benefits of participating in the accelerator, and the tools provided to prepare startups for their growth journey. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Take care.
As we wrap up this insightful conversation, it's clear that these initiatives from Google Canada, particularly the Google for Startups Accelerator, Black Founders and Women Founders programs, have the potential to significantly change the game for underrepresented founders. They offer a refreshing hope, ushering us into an era where every founder, irrespective of their gender or racial background, gets a fair and equal shot at launching and scaling a successful tech startup. Furthermore, it's reassuring to see a tech giant like Google taking concrete steps not only to identify these disparities, but also actively dismantle them. We're excited about the future of these accelerator programs and then the profound impact they could have on the startup landscape in North America. And before we wrap up, let's express our gratitude to our exclusive partners. Thank you to RBC, our exclusive banking partner, for providing the secure financial foundation we can always count on, to UPS, our shipping partner, for making every logistic challenge feel like a breeze, and to Xero, our accounting software partner, for keeping our numbers straight and our financials organized. Thank you for tuning in to Canadian SME Small Business Podcast. If you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review us on your preferred podcast platform. I'm your host, Maheen, and until next time, keep pushing for diversity and inclusion in tech, because only when we level the playing field can we truly unleash the full potential of the tech world. Goodbye and take care.